What's up, fight fans? Let's dive right into today's news. Here's what's going down. Logan Paul takes shots at Conor McGregor in front of Irish crowd. Logan Paul reignited his rivalry with Conor McGregor during WWE's Dublin show, mocking the Irish crowd by calling them drunk, washed-up failures, the same insult he's thrown at McGregor before. He went further by claiming the fans would do nothing if he spat in their faces, mimicking one of McGregor's famous lines. The moment fueled speculation about their long-discussed but never confirmed $500 million clash.
Hey, it's always good to be back in England. Oh man, all you Irish people are the same. Drunk, washed up failures. Hey, I'll tell you what, if I got out of this ring right now and spat in your faces, you do nothing, you little leprechauns.
Would you like to see Conor McGregor versus Logan Paul in the future? Chael Sonnen says his 10-year-old son could fix Dricus du Plessis' wrestling. After Chimaev dominated Dricus du Plessis with over 21 minutes of control time at UFC 319, Chael Sonnen didn't hold back in his assessment. The former UFC star said du Plessis' struggles against basic double-leg takedowns were so glaring that even his 10-year-old son could teach the South African how to defend them. Speaking on his YouTube channel, The Chael said,
"Now, to stop a double leg, again, from a technical standpoint, is very easy to do. My son is 10. He can do them both. I'll make him available if you think it'll help."
What do you think of the bad guy's take? Sean O'Malley reveals broken toe injury ahead of Merab rematch. Sean O'Malley has revealed he fought Merab Dvalishvili at UFC 316 with a broken toe that kept him in a boot for 6 weeks of camp. The former bantamweight champ admitted he couldn't train without wrestling shoes and heavy tape until fight night. While not making excuses, O'Malley says the injury added to the struggles that plagued both of his camps against Merab. During a recent episode of Between Rounds on the MMA Lab YouTube channel, Sean O'Malley revealed,
"The last Merab fight, I never even said anything. It's been far enough now. I don't feel like it's like, oh, he's making excuses. I was in a boot from 6 weeks. I kicked Anthony's elbow, and the guy said I broke a bone inside my left toe and I partially tore the ligaments on the sides of it. So I was in a boot for the last 6 weeks. I hadn't trained without a wrestling shoe on and tape until I walked into the cage for 6 weeks. But it's like, I just fought Merab and I was complaining about my hip, saying I had surgery. So now we're like 7 weeks out from the fight, so I feel like it's fine to say."
Charles Johnson saves career with $50K knockout bonus. Charles Johnson entered UFC Shanghai with his bank account in the red and had to borrow money from his manager just to make it to fight week. With a baby on the way and financial struggles mounting, Johnson delivered a spectacular comeback knockout against Lonor Kavanaugh, earning a $50,000 Performance of the Night bonus. Ariel Helwani broke the news via X after talking to his manager. Here's what he shared. "Charles Johnson's bank account went into the red this week, his team tells me. His manager, Brian Butler, lent him some money. Johnson has a baby arriving any day now. Got this big KO, got a bonus too. First win of 2025. Congrats." Despite winning 4 fights in 2024, the flyweight contender has continued to face low pay and tough matchups outside the rankings, sparking outrage from fans over fighter compensation. Unless he's terrible with money, it's a shame a dude as active as him that's been mostly winning can be broke. Bad look for the UFC. None of these fighters should have to worry about money. PFL fighters seem to be doing better financially? Pay Charles Johnson. He has beat by KO 2 promising prospects. Do you think UFC should pay their athletes more? Fans demand Herb Dean's suspension after UFC Shanghai controversy. Herb Dean is once again under fire following Aljamain Sterling's dominant win over Brian Ortega at UFC Shanghai. Fans blasted the veteran referee for pausing the fight after an alleged eye poke and later warning Sterling for inactivity, calling him an Aljo and Merab hater. The criticism follows a similar incident in Merab Dvalishvili's UFC 306 fight, leading many fans to demand Dean be suspended or replaced. Suspend Herb Dean for telling Aljo to fight at the end. Herb Dean shouldn't be reffing at this level anymore. It's so obvious he bets on these fights. Aljo visually rocked and trying to retreat after getting pressured by Ortega. Herb Dean, you gotta engage Aljo. What do you think of Herb Dean's refereeing? Islam Makhachev backs Arman Tsarukyan to take on Ilia Topuria next. UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev has called for a showdown between Ilia Topuria and Arman Tsarukyan, saying it's the fight to make at 155 pounds. Makhachev believes Tsarukyan has the skill and mindset to challenge Topuria. During an interview with Russian media, Islam said,
Если кто-то когда-то, не знаю, в истории страховал бой, делал вес, он всегда дрался почти. Ну, я не помню в истории, чтобы не давали бой. Арман сделал последний турнир вес, подстраховал бой, и я думаю, он должен быть следующий. Он доказал, что у него же была проблема с весогонкой, он доказал, что может спускаться, гонять вес, и я думаю, что это самый актуальный бой на данный момент.
Would you like to see Ilia versus Arman in the future? Johnny Walker channels Khamzat Chimaev with shaved look and bold move, backfires at UFC Shanghai. Johnny Walker made headlines at UFC Shanghai by shaving his mustache to give himself the signature Khamzat look. During the fight, Johnny attempted a Khamzat Chimaev-inspired fake glove touch double leg takedown in the very first seconds of his fight. The flashy tactic, meant to catch Zhang Mingyang off guard, quickly backfired as Walker ended up on the ground under heavy control. While the Brazilian veteran's aggressive approach and new look drew attention, it highlighted the high-risk nature of emulating another fighter's style in the octagon. What do you think of Johnny Walker's Khamzat-inspired move? That's all for today's news. Thanks for watching. If you like our content, don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to not miss daily MMA news from us.